Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here and welcome back to some more The Golf Club 2, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different to what I've done in the past. I have already set up my offline career, so I'm going to be jumping into that and recording the first part of this. So I just want to show you what I've actually done so far in my career. Just want to see if I can get my my Twitch feed going here, guys, just so if you've got any questions when you join the feed, you may want to ask them. So let's just have a quick look here. Yep, looks like I've got the feed up and running here now. So this is the Golf Club 2 opener. This is the first tournament that I'm going to be doing in my offline career, but just having I just want to show you the member list that I've got here, because one thing that I did take the time to do is I have gone through this entire member list and I have actually added every single person from the official world golf rankings in the top 200. Obviously myself, I'm in here, so I've added the other 199 people from the official world golf rankings. So you can see, you'll probably spot some names that you recognize here, but they are all genuine names from the PGA Golf Tour, not necessarily the PGA Golf Tour, but the World Golf Rankings. So you can see there Peter Uihlein in there, Podrick Harrington, who else have we got? Alexander Bjork in there. We start to move up. Bryson DeChambeau's in there. Graham Storm, you can see. Bradley Dredge, Aaron Baddeley from Australia, Jaco van Zyl from South Africa, David Horsey from England, Beef Andrew Johnston there from England, Martin Laird from Scotland, you can see, and these are all in order. So we're heading up towards the top 10 here. Nicholas Colsaerts, Jason Kokrak, Graham McDowell's just some names I'm picking out here. Daniel Summerhays, Luke Donald, and Ian Poulter, they're both Brits. Zach Johnson, former Open and also Masters winner. And we're getting into the people you should really recognise now. So Jonathan Vegas, Tony Finau, Chris Wood, Shane Lowry in there, Lee Westwood, Martin Keimer, Adam Hadwin from Canada, Ross Fisher, Billy Horschel, Pat Perez, Ryan Moore, Bubba Watson. They're all in here, guys. Danny Willett, former Masters winner, Matt Fitzpatrick, Rafael Cabrera Bella, Kevin Chappell, Big Phil Mickelson there, Tyrrell Hatton, Tommy Fleetwood, Paul Casey. Now we're getting into the big guns here now. Paul Casey, Matt Kuchar, Adam Scott, Justin Ross, Justin Thomas, John Rahm, the new Spanish sensation there. And this is the top 10. So Brooks Koepka at number 10, Ricky Fowler, Alex Noren, Henrik Stenson, Sergio Garcia, Jason Day, Rory McIlroy, Jordan Spieth, and Hideki Matsuyama, with Dustin Johnson at number 1. Now these were taken when I did this. This is the current official world golf ranking. So I am just going to start my career now. Now I have seen Lee Walker, that is early 1981. He has actually started his career. He did a broadcast on YouTube. Check out Lee's channel on YouTube. It's worth having a look at. If you're looking for his YouTube channel, it is the FOWG. If you have a look for his channel, you'll be able to see some of his YouTube videos for the Golf Club 2. He's got some great content, not only for the Golf Club 2, but other stuff that he's done as well. So certainly check those out. So let's jump straight into event number 1. I haven't played any of this. I've just set this up. My offline career has exactly the same name as my my offline society has exactly the same name as my online society. So it's the True North Golf Society. I'm going to jump straight into the season here. So it's going to say begin season. Now we have to choose a particular level. Now I think the society has to be, you can see I can't choose hard. That's because the society needs to be at level 5. Now I could jack it up to level 5, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the first season, which is 5 events. I think it's 5 events. I'm going to play the first season. Let's have a quick look actually. Let's go back. So can I see the schedule? Let's have a look. Season schedule, I think. No, I actually made it 10 events. So let's play these first 10 events, and I think most of them are only 1 or 2 rounds. Let's play these first 10 events on medium level. I'm playing on player difficulty. Let's jump straight into the season here on medium, and then once we've finished these 10 rounds, changes cannot be made to the season or the difficulty once the season begins. Begin season template level 2 on medium now. Yes, so let's jump straight in here. Begin round number 1. And I don't think you have a choice. You don't even have a choice of the tees or the pins. So you have to jump straight in and play it as it is, which is pretty cool because I used the template that was already in the game. Let's have a... How was my ace there? Me and you in the Aces Clubs. Yeah, Kieran, cheers for tuning in on Twitch, my friend. Nice to see that Kieran got a hole in one. He's the second person I know of that's got a hole in one. If anybody else watching on Twitch has got a hole in one in the Golf Club 2, let me know. I managed to get one on my first round. Kieran's just got one playing on Yuma Golf Club, I think. And if you want to check out some of my previous videos on YouTube, check out my YouTube channel, Tim Wilson UK. And you'll be able to see some of the videos that I've posted up. I've done probably the best part of about 10 videos so far. And if any of you have watched any of the online stuff that I've done in the society with the tournaments, you'll know that when you're playing in the tournaments, you've actually got the crowds. It'll be interesting to see when we actually get through the first hole what the leaderboard looks like, because I want to see it with some actual names in it. So we've got a short hole to play with. I'm not sure what course this is, but wind behind, 15 feet down, 320 yards, so not a long hole to get off the tee with. You'll also notice I don't have any commentary in this at all. What really was your ace? Yeah, 1.8. So Dijanari, afternoon mate. Afternoon to you, my friend. Welcome along to the Twitch stream, and welcome along to everybody else that's in the Twitch stream at the moment. Let's do a flop shot. Let's see what the lie is like for a start. Fairly flat. We got a flop shot there. Let's see if we can get it close. Yeah, I've actually taken John's commentary off. I don't particularly like the commentary on the golf club. And that's because I'm doing my own commentary at the same time, so I don't really think that we need it. I don't have the music because obviously I don't want to get into any copyright issues here. But you can see there, guys, fantastic. I tell you what, it's worth the while taking the time to actually put those real people in there, because when you're looking at the score here and you're looking at the scoreboard, you actually see genuine people. We've got Brian Harmon on there, Zanotti from Italy, Louis Oosthuizen, Chris Wood, Jonathan Vegas, Thomas Peters, Carl Stanley. So it's genuine players up there on the hard difficulty, because I think that nonetheless, let's a little bit fast there. Hopefully it's not going to make too much of a difference. We should still for a birdie. I still don't know what course this is. I need to have a look on the scorecard hole. The flags actually have the society. That was a piss poor putt. The society, the flags on the green. I wonder if I can put the flag in. Yeah, there we go. If you have a look at the flag there, guys, it's actually got my society logo on there, so that's pretty cool. That's one thing they've changed for this year as well. Let's take that flag out again. We don't need that in there. Get that in for a par. And to those people just joining the Twitch stream right now, thank you very much for joining. Welcome along. I'm actually playing my offline career at the moment, guys. I have exactly the same name as the society for my offline career is exactly the same as it is for my online career, just to avoid any confusion there. I am playing the first round in my offline career at level 2, so I have 10 tournaments. I think they're only 1 or potentially in some cases 2 rounds each. So we should be able to blitz through them fairly quickly. I want to try and do 2 or 3 rounds in a video. Just try and make sure it's not over an hour long. Otherwise, they're not great for YouTube. So I want to try and keep it for around an hour. It depends on how quickly I can get through the rounds. That's another fast one, but it looks like it's coming back in, and that should be pretty good. This is a par 5. It's going to get a little bit of a roll, and that's going to leave me about 15 feet for an eagle on this third hole actually. Let's see if we can get the eagle. 19 feet. Got a little bit of a glitch there. Make sure we got a nice smooth stroke. And that break was stronger than it looked on the beads on the green, so should have a birdie putt here. Shouldn't give us too much of a problem. So 3 under through 3. See, that's just the leaderboard. If I look at the scorecard, I might see that. Yeah, it's Littlebrook Manor. Okay, so this is an easy course, guys. Alright, so Ankyla 1978. Couple of things the online society needs. Quicker update of the score. Finished your comp 90 minutes ago and still not updated. Wins need to be similar or the same for all players in each round. Yeah, unfortunately, my friend, that is all entirely out of my hands. If I had a choice to actually alter those, I definitely would. That's all down to the game, I'm afraid, and I'm hoping that's something that they're looking at fixing, because I did know, and some guys made mention of it the other day. You know, when I was playing my final round, I had winds of sort of 3, 4, 5 miles an hour, whereas others had 13, 14, 15 miles an hour. Wow, Dijanari, last time I was on your stream, mate, people were asking about joining society from other platforms. I have access to their API and I can confirm that technically it is possible to have cross-platform societies. There is a flag in the data which says it's cross-platform, but at the moment it has been set by HB. Hopefully in the future release, and when more steady servers are enabled, they will enable the setting. I really wanted to join yours, but I'm on Xbox One. Oh, that's a shame, man. That is a shame. And Keeler 1978, I know HB will hopefully do that once the servers are totally stable. Vlad the Myrtle, hi Tim, can't join the society, it's not cross-platform, and mine is PC. I do, you know, I didn't think that it would be cross-platform. You know, for Xbox and PS4 to be talking to one another is really, really unlikely. So apologies to those guys that thought that they potentially could join and are unable to join the society. For those people that have joined the society, if you've had a look today, I have put a new message on the message board in the society. We are now, well, that was well right. We are now up over 90 members in the society. So that means it's going to be really, really nice payouts for the events. Because if everybody from the society joins the events, we should get some absolute cracking payouts. I don't know what the payout is at the moment, so I can't tell you what the money is going to be like, but hopefully, and what sort of places it pays, but we'll find out once the first tournament finishes in 4 days, I think, or the first event finishes in 4 days. All right, we're through that hole. I think we are still on 3 under par, 4 under par. Ryan Moore, Brooks Koepka, Patrick Reed, 3 Americans behind me on level. And it is a real shame that I'm not able to up the difficulty until I get my club up to level 5. I'm going to drop this down to 3 wood just in. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to have a little bit more control as the administrator of the society, to specify that, you know, I set up an event and for rounds 1 and 2 we have calm conditions, round 3 we have blustery conditions, and round 4 we have, you know, rainy conditions. But it would be nice for me to set that, and then irrespective of whoever actually plays in that particular event in the online society, we all have exactly the same wind conditions. And I'm quite surprised that that is not the case. It seems like it's fairly random at the moment, and it's based on the actual course conditions when the person has created the course. I don't know whether you can specify the course conditions when you're creating a course. I think you can specify rain and fog and stuff like that, but I don't know too much about whether you can specify the wind or not. Alright, missed that one there. It's still picking up the par. Alright, I think what I'm going to do after this tournament's finished, not this tournament, after this season is finished, is I am going to really spend some money on the clubhouse and try and get myself up to level 5, which will enable me to play against or play at a harder level, because I fear that I'm just going to blitz through this season quite quickly. I do have a fair amount of coins. I don't know what we're looking at coin wise to move up to different levels, but I'm sure we'll find out when we get to the end of this first season. Similarly, I'm going to be doing the same thing in the online society. When the first event is finished, I'm going to use some of the money from the first event. This is a strange hole. Can we get over the water? No, we can't. I'm going to use some of the money from the first event to... Can we go over here? So yeah, some of the money from the first event to actually upgrade the clubhouse. This is a really difficult hole because that's going to run out. Upgrade the clubhouse and upgrade some of the amenities and try and get some more things going, just to try and benefit the society. We've got enough members and we've got enough people playing in the society event, or the first round of events anyway. I've only been able to create 5. I want to unlock some more. This is a par 5, so that is helpful. I want to unlock the 10 series event just so I can start to get things like majors in there, because the majors will have a higher entrance fee but will also have greater payouts as well. I will have a look at the comments in a minute, guys. I just want to get onto the green here. And Keeler 1978, the setup person won't pick the conditions as those are set by the designer, including TGC1. In TGC1, the win was set for all when the comp was created. The condition of the servers determined that, and it is a good system. Players would just set no win, soft greens, except to score course records. Yeah, but that I agree with you there, but would somebody want to join a society that's not challenging? Maybe. I want everybody to have a fair crack of the whip, and I would throw in some tough rounds there, because I think that people want a bit of a challenge in the game. I don't think they want it all their own way. The game's a lot harder than TGC1 anyway. The nice thing is that you only sort of administer one season at a time, which is pretty cool, because I can, when we get to the next season, I can create the 10 tournaments and then just let it run. I may actually reduce the period of time between each tournaments or between each event. I actually done it for a week at a time this time, but I think I'm going to reduce it down to probably 4 days. Just means that we can get more events into the season in a shorter period of time. Vlad de Myrtle, done what Scales done, gone tour, did 91 on Tarantula, had 70% fairway, but irons were all over the shop. Yeah, I haven't gone up to tour yet. I think I'm going to get a few more rounds out the way. I want to just make sure I'm getting perfect, just like that most of the time before I attempt to go up to the tour clubs, because I think that they are, well, I know that they are an awful lot less forgiving. Right, I'm doing an awful lot of chatting at the moment, guys, so I want to try and get, I think I'm going to only be able to get 2 rounds done per video at the moment, based on how much I am chatting away. But that's perfectly fine. I've got no problem with that at all. I can come back straight afterwards and do another 2 rounds. And I want to make sure the YouTube videos aren't too long. I think that's us through 9 holes now. This is Littlebrook Manor, so I expect to score really well. Through 9 holes, 7 under par. 2 under par from Shane Lowry. Jason Day currently at 1 under, and everybody else even and above. Rory McIlroy's just appeared on the first page of the leaderboard, as you would expect from a top 10 golfer. 184. Alright, so somebody asked me in a video, not on Twitch, somebody asked me in one of the YouTube videos, the comments on one of the YouTube videos, to explain my calculations. And the best way to explain it is, if you look at the change in elevation which we can see on the screen there, so we've got 25 feet. What you need to do is you need to divide that by 3. So 24 feet equals, divided by 3 gives you 8. So that means you need to add 8 additional yards to the yardage that the hole is at. So we've got 184 yards, we've got 182 club in the bag. I've got the 200 club, which is the next one up, but we need 192. So I'm going to take the 200 club and I'm going to take a little bit off of it, and hopefully that will work out okay. When it comes to wind, I normally work at around about sort of a mile per yard, but it doesn't always equate that way. You know, when you start getting up to sort of 13-14 miles an hour, that can affect the wind by sort of 20, that can affect the shot by sort of 20 odd yards. So we haven't got, I mean, we've got 4 mile an hour from the left, and as you can see I do move it over very slightly but not a lot. That being said, the calculations are all go to naught if you end up with a fast or a slow backswing like I've just done. Hopefully that's not going to run off the back of that green, otherwise that could be horrible. Thank God that that stayed on the top there. It's not too bad. Nothing to do with your society. People would do it just for the course record in a global ranking. That's all. Legit players, I use the term loosely, also want the challenges. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And I think the good thing is that I think most of the people that have joined my society will know that I am going to choose some really, really nice courses. That was a little bit choppy, that backswing. The good thing is, the bad thing is, wow, that was a piss poor putt. When I set the society up, there was no user created courses on the system. I did set it up only using courses from the TGC stable of courses, but I will look at some user created courses for the second round, which will be coming, well, for the second season, which will be coming up in about 4 or 5 weeks time. Right, I need to try and eliminate that fast backswing or downswing. You see, it's either one or the other, fast on the backswing or fast on the downswing. I very seldom get slow. Luckily enough, I got away with that. But I just want to try and get this nice and smooth. I'm doing more talking than playing at the moment, so let's see if we can get back in the groove here. That's better, perfect and perfect. I added a little bit more on for the elevation change and the wind, and it didn't spin back at all. Is that slightly from the left? Looks like it. Littlebrook Manor is, I mean, they ported it across from TGC1, but it is such an easy course. It really is. Through 11 holes, 8 under par. And you can see now, guys, why I wanted to go for a harder level, because I think I'm going to absolutely have it away on this course. I think this is also only a 1 round event, so we should be able to get through this fairly smartish. Perfect, perfect. Going pretty nicely at the moment. I'm feeling sort of 80% there at the moment. Got yardages and things sorted out in my head. I am very much a feel player. I do tend to play a lot by feel. You know, with regards to winds and slopes and, you know, how much loft to put on. So it has served me okay to start with. That wasn't great because I got a fast on the backswing, but it's still going to leave me with about 6 or 7 feet. 7 feet, not too bad. And if I can hit that nicely, we will get another bird. 9 under par through 12 holes. It is just crazy how easy this course is, and we're playing off these like really short tees as well. I think we're playing off something like greens. Another perfect. Yeah, playing off the green tees, you know, we got a par 4 here, 384 yards, so I'm probably going to have something like, especially if it hits this slope, 95 yards, less 4 for the elevation change, 90 yards, pretty much bang on the money for this club. Got a sand wedge here. Now, this is where I've been coming unstuck a little bit. You see how downhill this lie is. So the ground is running away from me, you can see that there. I think the ball in this game comes out a little hotter because of that. So I'm going to take a bit more off of this and see if I want to try and put my theory to the test. Because on the last video I did, I had a flop shot of 35 yards and it went 41. So let's see. That is assuming I get a perfect, which I have done. Yeah, I definitely think, because that came out perfect. I definitely think those downslopes makes a bit of a difference. I probably took too much off of it there, but let's make sure we get a nice smooth backswing here. 11 feet, and that's another one in the cut. I definitely do think as well. Alright, so my Twitch stream has gone off, so I can't see the comments. There we go. 10 under par through 13, so into double figures now. 262 here. Why is it giving me a 6 iron? Let's see if there's any water. No water at all here. So we're not going to be far off. In fact, we are probably going to be able to drive this green. Let's put a bit of loft on this actually, as much as we can. Little bit off to the right, which means that it's probably going to go long as well, which it has. That's not too bad. We haven't got any crazy slopes that we got to play. There's a little bit wayward there. We got a chip and it's downhill. I'm going to try and get this to stop a little bit. Yeah, rolled on. It's because it was downhill. Rolled on a little bit more than I anticipated. It looks like a fairly flat putt, and that is still for birdie. Yeah, that's crazy. That was still for birdie. Right, we need to get onto these longer tees, guys, just to try and make these courses a little bit harder. We got 166 with the yardage and the wind behind. I think I'm going to drop down to this next club, which is a 7 iron, and keep my fingers crossed that that wind can assist carrying over the water. Got a perfect, got it nice and straight as well. That is going to hit the short stuff. Nice, and it's rolling round towards the flag, so I'm pleased with that. That was definitely the way to go. So I've just seen a friend request come in. I will do that after the stream, guys. And oh, I'm just going to miss that on the left-hand side. So if anybody watching on Twitch or anybody watching on YouTube wants to add me as a friend, I do like to play every now and again against Ghost Balls, and I record the videos. So it's always nice when I've got friends on there that are playing this. I can add in 3 Ghost Balls instead of what's been in the past, maybe 1 or 2. I can add in 3, or that's the most I'm going to be able to add in. Also playing online with you guys. If you're watching my YouTube videos, you know that I play online with the guys that I've got in my friends list quite a lot. I've played online with early 1981 Mouster, Jerry N220, Thrak. Who else have we played online with? Ryder. So yeah, add me as a friend, and if I'm online and I'm not recording a video in my offline career like this, certainly send me an invitation and we will have a round together. Not a problem, guys, at all. 40, is that 40? That's bang on. We got a little, ooh, we don't want that, we want that. Not so much downhill again. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to hit this nice and straight. That wind should check it up a little bit, but just in case it doesn't. Slow there, that's going to come up. I was going to say it's either going to be long or it's going to be short. Not a great putt there. That was all down to the approach shot. That could have been a lot better. And that should be in for a par. Through hole 16 already, 11 under par. Going along really, really well at the moment. Let's drive that up. Now we've got, can we get over that tree? I think we can. Don't need to take that much of it on. It is downhill to the green. So, that's going to hit that tree. Yeah, it hit the tree. Is it going to come out into the fairway though? It is. I was hoping to hit that slope, and I think if I hadn't hit that tree I would have hit that slope and we'd have been an awful lot closer to the green than I am now. Got 80 yards, we've got 73 with the elevation change. An uphill lie, downhill lie, sorry, uphill line, fairway sloping away from me. 75 yards, let's take a smidge off of that. Fast again. It's really giving me a pain in the backside now. That was, I mean, that was terrible. 66. Really needed to be a lot closer than that. Got 43 yards, 43 feet to the pin here. This is going to be crazy to try and get this in. It's got some good pace on it. It's just going to come up shy and a little left. But I'll pop that in for a par. $11 under 317. I'll take that any day of the week. And we finish off with a par 5. Short, 484. Should have no bother reaching this into, provided I can put it in the fairway. Perfect, perfect. Nice and straight. Little off to the right, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. Uphill second shot by the looks of it. 290 off the tee box, 197 plus 7 is 204. Got a 7 mile an hour behind, so I'm going to take some off of that just to try and get it to slow down. Another perfect, perfect, nice and straight as well. Is it going to slow? That's the question. Looks like it is. That's pin high. I will take that. A little bit left, but pin high, and we have an eagle putt, and it looks fairly straight to me. No, it's just dived off to the left and a little short at the end. But it's in for a birdie, finishing 12 under par. Let's see. I think this one was only one round, this first event. Course challenge completed, first round. Let's have a quick look at this one. Got some coins there by the sounds of it. 12 under, shot of 58. It must be a par 70. Rate this course. I mean, I don't rate that course at all, to be honest with you. So the participants in that are only 100, so I would imagine it's taken the top 100. 500 points, 84 coins winnings. Leaderboard. Tie second. That's strange. Done. Have we got any more rounds on this? Alright, so I don't really know what's happened here. Oh, okay, so these guys have actually played. So this is event number 2, the leaderboard on the left-hand side here. Can we see... Oh, look at that at the bottom. That's quite good. We've got like a ticker tape going on there. $81. what's the number there? I don't get that. Oh, that's the points they've earned. It's the season earnings. Look at that. So I got 500 for actually coming in first in the season. Society statistics, current season. Victories, let's have a look. There we go, 1 victory. Points, we know. Earnings, do we get earnings? I think, yeah, 84 coins. So not earning an awful lot at the moment. That's fine by me. I don't want to have a look at that. Current season, society records, administration. So that's the first round of the my offline career done, guys. For those of you that are watching on Twitch, thank you very much for tuning into this video. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, if you enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. I do appreciate the like ratings. Feel free to leave some comments in the box that will be below the video, down here somewhere. And over there somewhere, there'll be a subscription button if you'd like to subscribe to the channel. The support is always appreciated, and if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to the channel. Check it out on YouTube, Tim Wilson UK, if you're watching live on Twitch right now. But thanks again for joining me, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.